Is this the kind of Bangsamoro homeland that you fought for?
This is what we want to evolve here.
Nasakitan si Moro National Libration Front Chairman Nur Misuari sa mga panghitabo karon sa Mindanao nga milambigit sa iyang kaigsunang Muslim nga hangtod karon nag-ilaid sa tumang kalisod og nagpuyo sa kagutom og kawadon. Sa akong one-on-one interview kang Chairman Nur Misuari, iyang gisaysay ang kasakit sa iyang dughan samtang naglantaw sa kabataan nga wala maatiman, walay gikaon ug murag walay kapaingnan. Naglisod si Chairman Misuari og plaster unsaon paghulagway sa katawan sa Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao ug nagsigi na lang kini og tan-aw sa layo samtang kami nag-istorya.
Well, this family is a very powerful and very rich family, as you know. I think it is the most powerful and the richest family in the entire Maguindanao community. I used to be, associated with them, especially with the youngest one, whom we call Dodong.
Yeah.
He's a very nice person, and so with the other brothers. But Dodong is a good friend of mine. He's the youngest among the brothers. And to me, the excess they're committing is not unfamiliar in our community. I am not implicating people outside of our homeland, like in the Visayas and Luzon, but these incidents are identical in nature with what happened in every part of our country. Not to say in other countries in our neighborhood. The rich people, the privileged ones, always have the tendency to abuse their power and their privileges. And they look down on the poor citizenry, the helpless ones. So I think this calls for drastic change in the way we look at things and the way we treat our people. And I think the fault lies in the kind of system we have, political system we have. System is a bit faulty, a bit, discriminatory. It is always favoring the rich against the poor. But as you know, I could only articulate my sentiment, but I cannot go beyond that because I am without any power at all.
Gisaysay ni Chairman Misuari nga sa iyang panahon nagbaktas kini nga nagsuroy aron makig-istura sa iyang katawhan. Unsay ang ngayang himuon aron molambo ang komunidad sa mga Muslim sa Mindanao. Akong gipangutan na si Chairman Misuari.
What are the gains if you have to say it? Is Barmm creating Barmm again already? The autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, is Barmm getting better now in terms of services?
You see, I will not cite any further incident, but look at the huge amount of money that been poured into the hands of these people involved in the Barmm. What happened? Some of these Barmm ladies came one day to this humble room where you and myself are sitting now. I asked them, what brought you here? They said, Brother Chairman, Brother Nur, we are so worried because the huge amount of money that government has put in the hands of our leaders have been wasted by our leaders. Before, when we go to our meeting, we used to walk on our 2 feet. And maybe we could hire a taxi or like that. But now everyone has a car, expensive one. Where did they get the money from? And I made mention of this to the distinguished executive secretary. He stood up there, I stood up here. He said, look, you are dealing with these people and pouring the money of the taxes of the people. During my time, did you send any single money to my hands? To nothing. During my time. Because it is haram on the part of our citizens to be wasting the taxes of the people that came from their sweats. But now what happened? And nobody is brought to court to answer for the crimes.
Mato ni Chairman Misuari, ang kwarta sa eleksyon makabungol ug dunay gahom nga mobuta sa katawhan batok sa kamatuoran.
We have very limited choices because usually the Commission of Election would present to us only people who have the same color as their elders. Lately, I came out with the philosophical idea, and it was, and it literally caught fire even abroad in the Islamic world. I said that the fault of the father cannot be inherited by the son and vice versa. I said that most sincerely, most honestly. But I forgot to amplify, and now I want to amplify.
Your time.
Yes.
Chairman.
I want to amplify for the sake of the people and the media that while I uphold this dictum, at the same time, I also don't give any excuses to people who commit crimes against society themselves, like that. You see? So, therefore, if, as I've said, we are ready to forget what happened in the past, those crimes or mistakes or errors or what, or shenanigans that will, committed by the elders. But we must not forget that those who follow them should also be accountable for their own faults. So we must watch out carefully.
Mato ni Chairman Misuari, dili niya kaya lantawon ang mga bata nga nagpabiling wala insaktong kaon ug ang katawhan nga nag-antos tungod sa kahakog sa pipila. Karong eleksyon, mato ni Chairman Misuari, dunay himong lakang ang libuan ka membro sa MNLF aron bantayan ang mga aktibidad nga mo'y magduot sa katawhan sa tumang kalisod. Atong napaminaw ang bugat nga pulong ni kanhi Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao Governor Nur Misuari. Ang kanhi tingog nga gikonsiderang tingog sa Bangsamoro homeland. Kung ang kanhi leader nasakitan sa pag-antos sa iyang katawhan, siguro ang nayang hunahunahon sa tanan nga kung dili kita magpakabana, walay pagbago nga mahitabo. Kung padayong magpakahilom ang katawhan, magpadayon nga walay makadungog sa inyong tingog ug inyong mga mulo. Edith Kaduayan, News 10 Philippines. Stay safe!